Greetings, Ben Murray here with another edition of SaaS Metrics School. Welcome. So today, talking about the top 5 accounting software for SaaS companies. I'm in the midst of my 5th annual tech stack survey, and I started this 5 years ago because people would reach out through my blog, through my newsletter, and say, "Hey Ben, what should I use for accounting? What should I use for invoicing?" and so on. So I thought, hey, I'll just survey my audience and see what people are actually using in SaaS companies. And when I post this on LinkedIn, other social media platforms, a lot of people say, "Hey, you missed this or this or this." And it's not a market map, it's what's actually in use in SaaS companies per my audience. So I'd like to review the top 5 systems right now. I've got about 260 participants so far. Last year, about 400. Hopefully, we'll get around 500 participants this year. And if you'd like to take a couple minutes, input your tech stack survey, there'll be a link in the show notes. And I'm giving away all my SaaS templates, my forecast models, my pitch deck templates to everyone who participates this year. So please take a second and participate. So, accounting software is our financial tracking engine. Of course, it creates our financial statements, all those debits and credits, the accruals, the postings, the invoices, paying our employees, paying contractors, all that results in our financial statements to create our P&L, our balance sheet, and our resulting cash flow statements. So important to get this set up correctly from the beginning. I've talked a lot about the SaaS P&L and the proper chart of accounts to get the tools that we need to understand our financial progress each month. Now, it's interesting with accounting software, what we start out with is not always the same software that we end up with as our SaaS company scales. So, with accounting software, of course, we need to track all those debits, credits. We need basic invoicing functionality. We need to pay our vendors, etc. So, all those debits, credits, so we can understand our progress each month. So, with the top 5 software systems so far in my survey, here's what we're looking at. And this has been very consistent the last 4 years. And again, this is per my audience. Of course, there could be some bias there. It's not, purely scientific here, but the top 4 solutions have been the same year in and year out for the last 4 years. So what are those solutions? We have QuickBooks Online, we have Xero, Sage Intacct, and NetSuite. So the top 4 players in SaaS for the last 5 years, and now for the 5th year, those are the same solutions being named in my survey and 261 participants as I look at the Google form right now. Now, I'm naming top 5 because there is a new player coming into the market. And I think they've been around for a couple years now, and they're called Rillet, RILLET.com. And they're now occupying that 5th place. So right now in the current survey, probably have 30 to 40 accounting software solutions named. But again, top 4 players are consistent year in, year out. Now we've got Rillet trying to push into the top 4 this year. So each industry is a little bit different, right? You don't see SAP in this. Traditionally, I think of SAP being used in manufacturing. Of course, I did use that at a huge Fortune 20 company in their tech division. But in SaaS, we see QuickBooks, Xero, NetSuite, Sage, and now Rillet entering the picture. Some other players, we've got Workday, we've got Microsoft Dynamics, of course, many, many players. So just want to give you a feel for those popular solutions being used in SaaS companies today. And again, what we start with is not always what we end up with. So a lot of folks start out with QuickBooks and Xero, and then as their company scales, things get more complex. They move up to a more ERP style solution, such as Sage Intacct or NetSuite. So a little flavor for the top 5 solutions this year. And if you'd like to participate, please click on the link in the show notes and enter your tech stack, and I'd appreciate that. So again, top 5 solutions in SaaS accounting.